Hello and welcome to World War One Tuesdays with us three. Us three fine gentlemen.
Us three.
Us
Aye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And today, Mikey, I am John Doe to your Captain Edmund Blackadder.
Wonderful, Baldric. I realised something yesterday. Yesterday was the 76th Monday panel in a row.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't realise that.
What a few.
Yeah.
Spirit of 76.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're right there, Trev.
Yes, all right.
As long as you're not dying on us, that's fine.
No, I wouldn't die online. I'd wait until afterwards.
You wouldn't be so uncouth.
No, I wouldn't do things like that.
It's like House of Parliament. It's illegal to die on stream.
That's it,
What else? Oh yeah, we were discussing in last week's members stream, Couples Mess, about World War I Tuesdays, and we decided that once we've done the A7V, rather than doing a set group build or the panel doing all the same kit, we're going to just do any kit we want as long as it's World War One related. So it's just going to be World War I Tuesdays after this build.
And may I offer an amendment to that?
Yeah, of course.
Perhaps we could encourage all those in the audience, the listening and viewing audience, if you choose to do the same thing. Join in on Tuesdays with a World War I subject and post your progress on the Discord page. And hey, we can all share in the fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo.
Yeah. So we decided to do that because it'll be a bit more cost effective and it'll save Trev getting it in the neck, having to buy new kits all the time.
Hey, it'll save me a bit of a penny too, because then I can find something that's fits into what I can get, and maybe even find it locally.
Yeah, and on my side, it make things a bit easier because I won't have to worry about trying to find a kit that you guys have got or buying another kit because I've got plenty of World War One kits, but it might not be a kit that you can get hold of.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. There are, when you look around, there are many kit makers that offer a variety of World War I subjects. It may not be the big boys on the block, but there are many others that do.
Yeah, I mean, I've got another A7V to do by Taurus Models. I didn't even know Taurus Models existed until I got sent it.
Yeah, that's a new one on me.
Yeah. So that would be cool because I've got full interior as well.
I've been told I've got to save money.
There we go. See, we're being good. We're being nice to Trevor.
I've just phoned up their insurance company to see what it's going to cost us extra or whatever for the new car. It's going to cost us another 225 quid for the year.
Oh, blimey.
I know, yeah.
You will go
Is that why
through
you're wearing suspenders today? You gave up on your belt?
Hey?
Is that why you're wearing suspenders today? You sold your belt to help pay for what you're...
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, she did tell me to sell me body, but I said no chance.
What's it like wearing suspenders? I mean, it's kind of an odd sidetrack, but I'm used to if pants fit fine, they don't need a belt. But if they do need a belt, you get suspenders. But it's kind of an odd feeling though, because I mean, the waistline isn't entirely closed.
After a while, you don't know they're there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll try them sometime. What the hell?
Just make your boobs look bigger.
Yeah, make your boobs stick out. Yeah.
Oh, for us men, that is an issue. Yep.
Yes, sir. Certainly for some of us. Not saying which ones. Excellent. So, what are you working on today, Jim?
I have the Anzacs, and I was supposed to zenithal them yesterday in white, but I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to do it with I'm going to do it with something I can hold on to. Mr. Color White with Mr. Color Leveling Thinner through my trusty TimberTech, a.k.a. Fengda airbrush.
Nice.
That's what they're labeled under here in the North America, TimberTech.
Yeah. That's cool.
So that's what I'm going to do, and that won't take too long to cure, but I'll give it more time than just a few minutes. And in the meantime, I'll find something else to do. But I should have done that last night, but I didn't. That way I can start painting them on screen now.
Yeah.
No.
So where did you get up to with the A7V, Trev?
I've got the bottom bit. That's all done. That's already painted, whatever it is. I've also got all the bits on the sides inside.
Oh.
And I've also got a box full of bits built. And my tracks are built.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting to the stage where I've got to start sort of painting stuff. But
well, I've done up to there so far with the gun and everything, and then I've painted the exhaust and all the bogies and painted all the seats that go inside and stuff. Painted all them yesterday, and then sat there whilst I was moderating Moz's live stream whilst cleaning my airbrush.
Oh, I wanted to ask you a follow-up question to what we were discussing prior. The issue that was became a hot topic. Did it go on for a long time? In other words, did it take over the show?
No, not for very long. Maybe about 10, 15 minutes. It was all right. I think it was just some people taking things to heart.
I did watch a little bit.
Well, you know, that's kind of, I don't, look, everybody cheats in one way or another in life, but that, I don't know. That's like kind of cutting in line in front of a kid, I don't know.
Yeah, but if it's a sweet shop, it's fine.
No,
because they shouldn't be rotting their teeth anyway.
It's like I'll tell you this, a quick story. It was on national television. It was at a baseball game. Guy hit this pop-up, and it goes up, 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 and it comes back over behind the plate and the seats that are around home plate, between third and first. And this guy reaches over to get it, and he hits this kid and crunches him against the front of his seat to get the foul ball. He doesn't even give it to him. And the mother of the kid is so angry, she slaps the guy in the head. What's the matter with you doing that to my son? He was this baseball geek that just had to have the baseball. He wouldn't give it to him. He wouldn't even do anything. He went back to his seat and he just sat there like a punk. It's like, dude, it's a kid and it's a baseball. I mean, you know how many of those are thrown away during a baseball game? I mean, the guy became a jerk nationally.
Yeah.
Come on. It's a kid.
I think I saw that. Wasn't the kid reaching for the ball as well at the same time?
I don't know. All I remember is that this guy was going to let nothing stand in his way of getting that baseball, including like an 8-year-old child. So think about that, Mikey. Whatever it is, just picture yourself with something in front of you think is important to you, and you're gonna push that 8-year-old child in front of his parents out of your way to get it.
Rules of the jungle make survival of the fittest.
But there are consequences.
Oh yes. Right. Do you two want to get on with your modeling?
Let's roll.
I will have a look at the comments, see if there's anything we need to look at. Duke says, good day, beautiful.
Whoops. Man, I am all over the place today.
You
at least got a couple for me in there.
Do you want any of your apartment left by the time you finish the stream, or?
Hold on, I'm gonna kill the screen and the sound while I get straightened out. Be seeing,
Duke says, good day, all you beautiful people. Beautiful? Oh, speaking of which, he's just sent me a message. Oh, it's a picture of his A7V. Very nice. Good work, buddy. Tiff says, good morning, second place. And please don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, folks. Dennis says, hello, everyone. Hello, Dennis. Joe, good morning, all. Up a bit early, but installing a dishwasher before son gets home from his midnight overtime shift. I'll be listening as much as possible. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello, and yes, thank you. Hope you are well, too. Steve Horman says, hello, everyone. Hello. Jim says, greetings all. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah. Julian says, hi all. Hello, resident heathen. And he says, hi, Mikey, Jim, and Trev. Hello. Adam says, hello, my loves. Hello. Julian says, Jim, do you have a cunning plan for Mikey?
Well, the cunning plan didn't quite work out the way I had thought, but what the hell?
Joe says, are you kidding? Trevor is fit as a fiddle. Joe, I'll search for a World War I kit when I get back to New Orleans area. Nice. Julian says, you could all just build the oldest kit in your stash. Yeah, but the oldest kit in my stash isn't a World War I kit. Tuesdays is all about World War I, man. Julian says, somebody explain to Jim what the UK calls suspenders. We call them braces. There you go.
That's what you get on your teeth.
Yeah, the other thing you can get, Jim, is those.
They're for holding your pantyhose up.
Yeah, they basically go through the loops on your jeans or your trousers or whatever it is, and you pull them, and they got Velcro on, and they hold them up. Ideal for your welly boots if you go to Wales. Yeah.
Graham says, hi all, happy Tuesday. Hello. Paul says, evening all. Hello, Paul. Oh, he's changed his picture as well. Cool.
Is he?
Well,
that's Paul Price.
Ah.
It's a Spitfire. Probably the one he saw at the air show out there. Oh, Paul.
Julian says he tried painting his bogies once, but the hairy stick made him sneeze. Julian says braces, Jim. Suspenders hold ladies' stockings up.
We call that, I think, a garter belt.
Yes, and years ago, men used to wear suspenders to hold their socks up as well.
Yeah. They suspended them. Joe says baseball hooliganism. Invented by someone from South Wales, most likely. Yeah.
Good one, Joe.
Hobby Time says, hi, guys. Hello, Hobby Time.
Hello, Hobby Time. Oh, it's a kitty.
Tiff says, suspenders are for women. Yeah.
Well, not over here. Different meaning.
There we go. Paul says it's Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk, yes. Okay. It's a very, very small. Let me see. Why don't I make my picture bigger than I could possibly see it? I had my, yeah. Okay, there it is. Yes, it is a Kitty Hawk. By George, it is.
And that is. Come on, focus.
Focus. There you go. Nice. Whose is that?
Jukes.
That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
My compliments.
Yeah.
I like that. Compliments, yeah. Mr. Arthur Wellesley. Well done.
That's the Toro model one.
I'm sorry?
That's the Toro models one.
Oh, Toro?
Yeah.
What scale?
135.
Wow, never heard of him. Toro.
Yeah,
that's the one. The Toro I ever heard of is a bull. It's Spanish for bull. Toro. They also make lawnmowers.
Yeah.
Huh. Where'd you get it, Duke? Just a question I'm throwing out there for him. I mean, I know it's somewhere in Australia, I'm guessing, or maybe you mail ordered it from somewhere.
So I just had a notification that Ian Chambers has liked a post on the Facebook page and just looking at his profile picture, and he looks the happiest guy ever.
He's so happy he sends out such tart remarks.
Yes. Adam says, last night was rather amusing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Adam attended the festivities you're talking about. Okay.
I got my tank's all dusty. Good gravy. Where's a brush?
Maybe I should have.
Yeah.
All righty. This.
Where is a dusting brush? I don't know the answer. Nope. That's annoying.
Oh dear. God. That made the eyeballs wingle. God.
Huh?
No.
That'll do. What has Duke said? Duke says, thanks guys, I did them with AK pens. I bought it at a bring and buy at Melbourne Model Expo at 2025, Jim.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Just get all the dust off this. My desk fan's right above it, so it's blown a load of dust onto it.
I've decided to start with the photo etch bits with the sides of the windows on the driver's compartment. Bad idea.
Mad man. There you go. Right. Ahem. Ooh, 16 people watching. Cool. So, you know, me and Gary were talking yesterday about how the views work now on YouTube.
Well, I wasn't around, but yeah, go on.
So what happens now is, whereas it used to be, if you watch over a certain amount of seconds, then it registers as a view.
Mm-hmm.
They've moved it into line with shorts now. So what it does now is, even if it shows, so say you're on your phone and you're just scrolling through and you stop a second and it just starts for one frame, which is 30th of a second, counts as a view. And then once it gets over a certain point, then it's classed as an engaged view now. So whereas before it didn't used to count the short ones. So now yesterday's live stream has still got like 200 and something engaged views, but it's now got 700 views in total. But only 200 and odd of them are classed as engaged views. It's mad. You look at it like, oh wow, I've done it, and oh no, it's done exactly the same as every other time. It's just they're playing with the numbers. Get all excited and then they do that. Bob says, Mikey, quick seal the dust in and call it weathered footsteps. Ooh, Nuno's in. He says, morning, lovely people. Hello, Nuno. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Duke says, you definitely can't see the internals. I weathered it up really well on the inside and didn't take a photo, so no one will ever know it's there. Always take photos. Yes. Sorry, I'm just going to take me in Halo a second, getting a bit breathless. There we go. People saying hello to each other. Jim says, let me guess, Mikey, screw YouTube only pays for engaged views. Correct. Right. Now then. Oh, crumbs. Still got loads of other bits to do on this. Oh, Wacky Thump. Right. There you go. I was watching, speaking of this, I was watching All Quiet on the Western Front last night. Not last night, at the weekend. I think it's the first time I've watched the original one, the 1930s one. It's a pretty damn good film.
Yes, I made a First World War film in Brighton where I used to live. Was there a second All Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah.
Back in the sort of like 70s?
Yeah, there's the one in the 1930s, and then there's the 1970s one, and then the 2000s one.
I think it might have been, I'm sure that's what it was, All Quiet on the Western Front, yeah.
Yeah. Because the original one was in black and white, and then the 1970s one was in colour. And then, obviously, 2020, whatever the hell it was, one. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, there was a place called Sheepcote Valley, and it was a rubbish tip. And they used it to do all the bloody hellfire. Brain's gone. Not that I ever had one, but things.
Well, a random bit of trivia for you is that in the original All Quiet on the Western Front in the 1930s, all the officers are played by real German World War I veterans. And they did that because they wanted, the director and the producers wanted to get World War I veterans to do all the sort of advising on uniforms and stuff like that, but also train the actors so that they behave like German World War I soldiers. So that was pretty cool. Adam says they would never pay for normal views. That'd be the worst idea ever. Yeah. They'd be bankrupt. Duke says, just letting you know that the AK Rot Brown is not very red or a nice brown. I still have to do some dust and dirt weathering on it. Yeah, Gary Morris found that as well. It was quite, it was very light colour, wasn't it? Luckily, I have Rot Brown in AK normal paint. Ooh, I've also got Bone Brown. Cool. Right. That's enough looking at paints. Concentrate, boy.
I must admit, I am looking forward to these this new Kaleido range, military paints.
Dennis says, I visited my local model shop this morning, picked up an AFB Club 135 fuel tanker and a Dragon 135 Russian armoured car. The Dragon kit is in 90s tooling and only costs £5 in the reduced section. Oh, that's you lucky sod.
That's cheap.
So I'm going to use it to practice some weathering techniques. Good idea. I need to practice weathering. I've only really done it on one model. Yeah. Ooh, that would be the postie.
No.
Ooh. Not sure Kay's awake. Yes, she is. Julian says, if If I recall correctly, the original All Quiet on the Western Front, the most famous scene was an accident. The guy tripped going over the top. It looked like he was shot and fell, so they kept it. Probably. Most probably.
Oh, God, what have I got there? Right, I must get a cup of tea.
Yeah. See, me and Jim are clever. We do this before the stream. We think ahead, don't we, Jim? Jim's not talking. He's spraying. I guess I'll just have to listen to me prattling on. Right, so. Oh, hang on. Trevor's going. I'll mute Trevor before we get copyright strikes or something crazy. There. Got pardon, mate. Let's see. Oh, books are. So, gun emplacement. So, because I've already painted over where the gun mount goes, what I'll do is I'll just put some Tamir extra thin around to lift that bit of paint, because I was stupid and couldn't be bothered to mask it off. And then I will get a cotton bud and just rub it away.
Somebody wanted to talk to me about health. She obviously wanted the doctor's surgery or something.
That then should give me a fairly decent surface to glue the gun emplacement to. Well, decent enough for this anyway. So what's everyone working on in the chat? You've got to ask that, haven't we? There you go. One BFG mounted. There you go. And if anyone doesn't know what BFG means, it means big effing gun.
BFG, no, big friendly giant.
No, big effing gun. Julie says, "You, what was I going to type? I forgot." Scratch his head. You're right there, Julie. Adam says, "An order going to the Channel Islands." Okay, that's random. Joe says it was 39 degrees C yesterday here in Alice, Texas. My body's temperature, or BT, is 42. Is waiting for me when I get home. Or BT 42 is waiting for you when you get home. Nice. Why did I think it meant body temperature? That would be stupid. 42-degree body temperature, you'd be cooking.
I'd suppose you, I'd go in the toilet and have a word with yours.
Oh, I know, mate. Brain's not working today. Tiff says, "Nothing at the moment, just potting around doing housework whilst listening." Yeah. And wouldn't that be a BEG, a big effing gun? Well, no, because I'm saying effing because of YouTube. I wouldn't ordinarily say the word, say effing. Adam says, you asked what I was working on. Oh, an order for the channel lines. Got you. Okay. I get you now. Right. Lord of Mordor says, yes, I'm fine, thanks, Mikey. It's just a normal day in wherever this is. Mordor. I wonder how David of the Valley's is. I've seen him in Discord a couple of times, but he's not been in a chat last few days. Well, last few streams.
Oh, right, let that glue blunt up for a minute.
Oh, bugger, I just realised.
In this part. Mm-hmm.
So what are you thinking of World War I models then, Trev?
Oh, me? Oh, I like them.
Yeah.
I've done a few. Yeah, I've got. I've done one or two. Yeah. I've got the little. What's that here somewhere? Where are we? Where the last one we done was World War One, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Can't remember.
The
Austin.
Austin, yeah. I've got. What else have I got?
Yeah,
I've got that. I've got that one. You can actually see that one, not? Oh, if I switch cameras, it'll probably be better on the other one.
Oh, 2 horses just going past. I don't know, 3, 4. Wow. We've got the cavalry going.
Yeah. And I got that one.
Yes, I've done that. It's a nice model, isn't it?
Nice little kit, that, yeah. And then I've also got First World War ambulance, which is that one.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that was a Rebel kit. Really nice. The only thing with it was there was no decals with it.
Oh.
And it didn't come with any either. But if you bought, I think it's an ICM kit.
Yes, because I've done the ICM one.
If you bought the ICM kit, then you got the decals, but with the Revell one, you didn't. Because I contacted Revell and they said, no, we don't do. There isn't any decals with that one, which was a bit weird. Because I mean, all the Revell one is an ICM kit.
Yeah, I've done the ICM one. It's nice.
Yeah.
Dennis says, on the bench, a mini art cargo truck, sprues everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Yeah, cool. I like the idea of doing the mini art coal truck. That'd be cool.
Mini art.
The coal truck.
Coal truck.
Yeah. Joe says, Adam.
The truck that I've got. Yeah.
Joe says, Adam, are you working on Patriot jersey with a really large opening for a humongous Kabaza? Going to Australia. June says, it's Mordor. That explains the grey sky. Come to think of it, Tolkien probably got the idea for Mordor from his holiday in Wales. We got the idea for languages and that from Wales, didn't he? Tiff says, that Revel one was an ICM Reeboks. I've got the decals with mine.
Yeah,
Moz is in chat and he says, what's the crack? Hello, Moz. How are you doing, lad? We are building the Meng A7V. Well, me and Trevor are. Jim is doing some figures from World War One.
Yeah, I wanted to build an extension on my bungalow, but he wouldn't let me.
Moz says, yes, I've heard the word precious spoken a lot in Wales. Yeah, that was Julian, mate. When he opens the door to his carriage, he goes, hello, precious. Just to freak them out. Then Dennis says, I built the mini art coal truck. It's a very good kit. Yeah, I wouldn't mind building that at some point. Duke says, I've just got home today, just relaxing a bit before working on my Firefly. Nice. Yeah, we've got Sherman's on Thursday, haven't we?
Yeah.
Jim's... Oh, no, he's still muted. Right. So it just needs to do the front support. And I could put the seats in the back, but I need to do the rifles or... Cool, blimey. Right. June says, yes, Mikey, High Elvish is based on Swedish. Ordinary Elvish is based on Welsh. There we go. I really do think Julian should answer the door to his carers saying, hi, precious, as Gollum, just to freak them out. With a really big cheesy grin on, like scary grin on his face. Maybe that could be what he does for Halloween or something.
Yeah, back in the days when my wife first started, and she was a carer, and she used to come and do like house visits. She had one gentleman that would come to the door, and all he had was a toilet roll cardboard over his John Thomas.
Oh dear. We used to look after one fella, and he wore how can I say, not a nappy, but you know what I mean, the adult version.
Yeah.
One of them, right? Because he couldn't bother going to the toilet, getting up to go to the toilet, but he wouldn't let us change it for like a week at a time.
Oh God!
And he'd just sit there all day. So it used to be that bad that as soon as you open the door, your eyes started burning because the ammonia.
Yeah, the smell of the ammonia, yeah.
So we ended up having to have words with social services and say to him, look, you're going to have to make him, tell him that he's got to let us change him every day.
Yeah.
It's not good for our health.
Yeah. We went to a place called Acubar in Jordan, right on the coast. And we done an extra few days after the tour that we were on. We decided to do a few days in Acubar, and there was two women that were on the tour as well. They were staying on as well, and I said to them, "Oh, you're staying at the same hotel?" "No, we're staying at so and so." I said, "Oh," I said, "Well, if you want, we'll come and pick you up tomorrow, whatever it is, and tomorrow evening, and we'll take you to the Royal Jordanian Yacht Club because we've been there before." "Oh, that would be nice. We'd love that." Anyway, we're sitting down talking in this restaurant, and I said to them, I said, "If you want the toilet," I said, "it's just round the corner there. Save you having to ask the restaurant staff." "Okay," she said. "Oh," one of them said, "Oh, I don't bother." She said, "I'll wear an Inco pad." She said, "Not just pee in that, and then when I get back at night, I change it." Wasn't that wrong with her? And what was she? Bloody XO melt. Yeah. Mixing. Strange people when you're on holiday.
Yeah. Tiff says, what would you recommend as a first mini art kit? But not a tractor, because I don't want to build another tractor. I would recommend the Austin. It's a lovely little kit. And it's not overly complicated.
Oh, the armoured car, the one we done?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing with that, of course, is the rivets, isn't it? But you don't have to do them.
Yeah. Don't have to do that, but it's good practice.
Yeah, I didn't do all of them.
Yeah.
But I did do quite a few. But
I managed to do all of them, surprisingly.
yeah. Oh, yeah, they were easy enough once you got the hang of it.
Yeah. You could do the omnibus, but that's probably a little bit complex. And it's really easy to snap the axles and things like that on it.
Yeah, and the staircase on that is a staircase, and the photo extra and the staircase is a bit wobbly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say the Austin probably, or one of their lorries or something.
I don't know.
Tiff says we call them pads. No, they weren't pads. They were like the full adult nappy things. Yeah, I suppose we used to call them pads, I think, but technically they weren't. Julian says, by the way, that's why on a map of Middle Earth, a lot of the place names look Welsh. The name of the mountain, Caradras, is not a million miles from Cadair Idris. Very true. Tiff says, I have a workaround for the rivets. UC resin and a cocktail stick. Just a dab of UV resin should replicate them. It should. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, you can actually buy them on a. You can buy them on a thing. You can buy them like a decal.
All right, good people, I have returned, and
Hey!
it was successful. Or as we say on the south side here, the south side, we say successful. It was successful. Got my Zenithal coating on the Anzacs and on the bits of extras they provide. So I'm just going to let that set.
Yes.
And they'll be ready to begin painting.
Wonderful. June says, I think mini art kits are okay as long as you treat them as several separate modules that you join at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Julian.
Perfect. Lots of sub builds.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I learned with every model at a young age. A book I read about building kits said, build in sub-assemblies if possible.
I think one of the best skills you can learn as a modeler that's just starting out is learning how to read the instructions and plan sub builds. And
with these more multi-part kits that we're dealing with today, it is essential, I believe, to read instructions prior to, make notes, highlight things, whatever. Watch as many videos on something if you want. That always helps.
Yeah.
For instance, here's a dragon set of instructions for my Panzer IV I'm working on. They throw a lot at you in one step, so you gotta take your time and read them and make sure they make sense to how you want the model to be built. You may be putting something on that may block access to something else later on. Yeah. So you want to study all this stuff very carefully and spend as much time reading these instructions and familiarizing with them as you can, because it really pays off in the end.
And also take into consideration when you are planning your sub builds is how you're going to paint it. Because if you've got two parts that join together that should look like one, then the last thing you want to do is paint the two sub builds and stick them together and try and match. Because it ain't going to happen.
Right. I mean, that's a pretty easy mini art.
There we go.
That's a pretty easy one. There's not a lot in that one, and it's quite reasonable.
Including the suspension, Trevor.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, I think it's I think it was about
Okay.
18 quid. This one, so
That's
yeah,
very affordable for a mini arc kit. That's a great price.
That would look really good rusted up.
Creative Models Limited, whoever they are, in Cambridgeshire. Yeah, as I say,
Well,
there's not a lot in there.
Yeah, mini art packs it all in one bag. You find out more as you unpack it, but
yeah,
the instructions will bear it out. You'll see it in there as far as like how many parts go into what sub-assembly and so on. I was going to say a friend of mine has found out that with the tariffs balancing out at 10%, he has ordered from Hennons.
Oh.
And he pays the price, which is moderate, but he orders in a lot. He orders a lot from them. So it definitely pays off because the extra 10% he puts in there with the shipping and handling. And he says it's a moderate, affordable number. And I was like, really? And he said, yeah, because I have an account with Hannons. I just haven't used it in years.
Yeah.
I may revisit that because they have a lot of decal sheets.
Yeah, and you'll be able to get a lot of the sort of British source kits and things. Or the kits that we can get over here. Like
Perhaps. Yeah. I mean, for instance, there aren't many places that offer IBG kits, at least as far as I know, here in the United States. I could be wrong about that. Maybe someone in the chat can confirm or correct me on that. But I'm just using an example of IBG because they're in Poland. You find a distributor over here.
I've got an IBG kit
that I'm not aware of, but I'm thinking about the big ones like Squadron, Sprues, and Andes, HHQ.
Yeah. I've got an IBG kit. I've got the Scammell Pioneer.
Yeah, that's nice. Is it just the tractor?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think they also offer the full set of tractor and trailer.
Oh no, the Scammell Pioneer is a World War II recovery truck.
Yeah. I wasn't that what they combined with the trailer to haul a tank onto and haul it away? Their version of a dragon wagon.
Yeah, that was a Scammell Commander. So it's the same vehicle. Yeah, that's the same vehicle, but it didn't have the crane and that on the back.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah.
So they're the same vehicle, same chassis, and same engine.
You can find on YouTube. I found these old films someone posted of British how to do it films for their army chaps to how to properly put a vehicle onto a Scammell trailer, load it, secure it, and off it goes.
Yes. There's some cool. Have you seen the one about the where they're showing you how to recover a tank out of a ditch?
I might have. I probably have,
one.
But it's been a long time since I watched any of them.
Yeah, it's quite a good one.
I find that stuff interesting, man. I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, that is me. That's very very for my mechanical mind, very educational. I mean, one thing to say you got one. It's how do we get the thing on the trailer? Well, here's how.
I like watching a lot of the old training films.
Yeah,
the American ones are good as well. They're quite funny, some of them.
Yeah, some of the lingo from back then too.
Yeah,
definitely of its time.
Yeah. Tiff says, "Okay, Austin or Laurie, it is. I'll have a peek on Fleabase to see what's around." Yeah.
Austin or Lottie? What's a Lottie?
She meant a Laurie.
Oh, Laurie. Okay, sorry about that, Tiff.
Yeah. And not Laurie's Mechanical Marbles. She doesn't want to buy him.
Oh, okay.
Even though he does good videos. You'd enjoy that, Jim. Laurie's Mechanical Marvel. Laurie's Mechanical Marvels. He does trains and fire engines and stuff. He buys
that guy you sometimes watch, the guy who fixes those tiny those smaller trains and gets them running again.
Yeah,
I did watch a few of those, but not only those very old locomotives. He would not necessarily fix. He'd operate. He'd literally get it going and run it on the track.
Yeah, he does. He's got volunteers that help him, hasn't he? So he
Okay.
does some. He's got a couple of diesel shunters and things, and then he's got some small steam engines, and he goes all over the country looking at steam engines and fire engines and stuff.
Mm.
And he owns his own fire engine that he takes to shows and things like that.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby, but if you can afford it, then dig in. Love it.
Tiff says, "I always read the instructions before I build." Yeah,
Good habit. Good habit to have.
yeah. Ooh, highlight it. Ghost says, "Good morning, everyone."
Hello, Mr. Ghost.
And Moz says, "Me. Just sent you a video on Discord for you to watch later. Interesting take on that court case in America." Yes. That's
What court case is he referring to?
The woman that unalived her kids.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
sad story. Very sad.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. Obviously, not going to discuss it on air because it's
No.
we don't need to,
we don't need to go into details about that. Thank you. That's all right.
and it's sad. We don't do sad stuff on it.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you keep my face off camera, you're going to be fine.
Oh, Jim. Don't
You
be
got to have
mean
some
to yourself.
self-deprecating humor in there, Mikey. It always works. It always gets the audience going.
But we love you, Jim. Don't be mean on yourself.
You just can't help the way you look. It's okay, but we love you.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, what? Okay, all right. What's the thought? Okay, finish it.
Steady what you say there, Mikey.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. I can see the dots off the end of your words. I can literally see them in the air.
how to make friends and alienate people.
3 easy lessons.
Moss says a face for radio. Oh, poor Jim.
I
think Jim's probably the most handsome one on the panel, to be fair.
I don't know. I'll leave that up to our broad-minded and highly intelligent viewing audience.
Oh, cool. Right, so thank you, Dan. Oh. Okay, so Kaylee's got me some stuff off Temu, etc. So she's got me them to help cutting angles on styrene and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
For doing dioramas.
Yeah, nice.
She got me some plastic card.
Oh, what thickness? Just out of curiosity.
0.5 mil.
Okay, 0.5. All right.
Another angle cutter.
Yeah, sometimes the problem with the traditional ones is that they're too deep.
Yes.
You need something shallow like the first ones that you showed. Those would be perfect for cutting small items. Yeah.
Plastic bags. Always handy.
Plastic
little baggies.
bags. Let's see that again. Put that up the screen again. I didn't see that completely. Plastic bags.
Yeah, little baggies.
They're colored.
Racist.
Okay. I was wondering if that was going to register in the United Kingdom, but I guess it does.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, do they close? Do they seal?
Yeah, they seal.
Okay. All right.
It's like a little plastic strip you take off and they stick. It's just so I can put decals and stuff like that that are cut off.
Yes. I have many various sizes Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
And I use that for a variety of things.
So
and what's that?
They're little angled vices. So you unscrew that, adjust it. You put the piece of like wooden lollipop stick or whatever.
Yeah.
And clamp it down, and then you cut it at the right angles, then so the pieces join up properly.
All right.
Yeah, quite nifty. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got me that, which is a circle cutter.
Circle cutter. Oh yeah, I got a circle cutter, but not that tight, but I've got one. Yeah.
She got me some figure 11 targets stickers, which is what we used to shoot at.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, they were a lot bigger. They were human-sized, but yeah, they're cool. I like them.
Very good.
And
More?
some
Oh my
124th traffic cones.
For your fire engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Very good.
Some metal chain.
Yeah, spoiled.
Yeah, there's all kinds of different sizes out there, and I've been checking arts and crafts stores, and I think I need to go to places that specify stock stuff for ship modeling, because the arts and crafts stuff is all like gold and silver plated.
Yeah. I've got to find somewhere to put all these now out of the way.
That's quite a bounty.
Yeah.
Nice. Sport, isn't he, Jim?
Yeah. Surely spent 20 quid as well.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go. A sharp shopper will find the bargains and bring home the useful items for a very affordable price.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. Joe says, "Little baggies, is that for your side job?" No, constable, it is not. I swear, Ossifer, it is not for my side job.
Officer.
Yes. It's much more fun in the UK because we can call them, because they're called constables or constables, and it's quite often pronounced constables. So a lot of people say.
I was about to say that brings up the 8th grader in me. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people say that just to annoy them because they can't really do anything about it.
Here you'd wind up with a billy club across the back of the head.
See, they don't have them over here. They have the extendable batons.
They don't carry anything anymore. I believe that there are no more nightsticks or whatever they call them. I think they're gone. Joe, can you confirm that? In your years on the police force, was there a time when you were no longer carrying a nightstick?
They don't beat them anymore. They just shoot them.
Yes.
Well, everyone, no, you got to wear body cams.
Yeah.
Police officers are required to wear body cams. A couple of friends of mine who just retired, well, not just, they've been gone 5 years from the force, but the last few years of their years on the force, they were wearing body cams. Yeah.
Yeah. See, certainly, well, because we've got, I think, 42 different forces, police forces over here. So certainly North Wales Police, all officers have to wear a body cam. They all have to have an extendable aluminium baton. They all have to have the incapacitant spray. They all have to have handcuffs. Most of them have some form of first aid kit on them, and the radio things.
Right.
And then you have police community support officers. Oh, most police officers now have tasers as well if they're trained on them.
Yeah.
But over the police community support officers now, in North Wales, it's quite unusual because most police community support officers don't carry things like handcuffs and things.
Yeah.
And tasers. But in North Wales, they all carry handcuffs, and they're looking at giving them tasers as well.
Okay.
So they can zap people.
You can go next door and zap that kid.
Yeah. So they can get real kinky with the public.
I like that. I like furry handcuffs or what?
Pink furry handcuffs.
Yeah.
Aussie Ian says, "G'day, thrill seekers. Hello."
Hey, Ian. Good day to you.
Adam says, "Ew, we have a visit today." Who's the visit from? Tiff says, "Nice little haul there." Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Joe says, "Smoke them if you got them." Just don't do it if you're Adam, because you don't want to be operating a really hot press whilst you're doing stuff like that.
You probably wouldn't be able to keep the cigarette lit with the steam.
Just be really soggy bent cigarette hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Joe says, love them Koga buttons. Heck, soon they'll be wearing these gloves that shock you. They better remember to take them off before going to a restroom.
Woo! Zapping the willy.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what they call a spicy pee.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that'll wake you up if you're having a hard time getting started in the workday.
Yeah. Adam says it's UEFA. Oh. Just remember you got to pay him the bribes. You'll be fine.
UEFA.
European Football Association.
Yeah. That name does sound familiar to me. Yeah, that name popped up because they're the ones who stood up to the schmuck that runs FIFA first when he started talking about selling private equity in the World Cup tournament.
Yeah. Not that I follow football. You understand?
No, I don't either. But big business like that, getting kicked right in the nuts and told to go back in your room. I love hearing about that.
What is it with you and nuts today? Genitals.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just thinking of an obvious example.
Duke says, good day, Aussie Ian. Ghost says, taser, Edison, medicine injector. Yeah.
Medicine injector. There you go. Now I have your attention, do I not?
With a Narcan.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No.
So that's bits that need painting. So that's looking pretty good now, I think. It's looking all right. I need to put the bars across there.
Yeah, you're gonna add a wash to it to age it a little bit and bring out the details?
Maybe, yeah. See how I feel.
Like a sepia tone or something like that.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Because that's that white. I don't know about First World War interior paint jobs, but the Germans used something called it was ivory, but it was called Elfenbein.
Yeah.
And that was what they painted the interior of the vehicles during the Second World War. I don't know if that was done in the first. Anyway, it had like a yellowish tint to the white, and when it faded, it went a little bit darker, and as the paint faded away from crew activity.
Yeah. K. Sprue K. Why must everything be on different bloody sprues?
Different sprues? Yes, sir. Welcome to the world of Meng, Border, RFM, tack 'em. Yep. Spread them out.
Tiff says, Elfenbein's just ivory, Jim.
I know. It says right on the label there, Tiff. It says Elfenbein, I guess is how it's pronounced in German because you got the E-I-N and then ivory right next to it. So, yeah, ivory. Correct.
I have no idea, for I'm not German.
Well, you got a little bit in you.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Courtesy George III.
My family's primarily Welsh and Irish.
You got English in you said.
Yeah, but that's only for like 2 generations of my family.
Well,
before that, it was Wales and Ireland.
I'll always think of you as that way, Mikey, just so you know.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I'm bloody Welsh.
I agree. I mean, I wouldn't have known it if you told me you had a little bit of English in you. I wouldn't have been able to tell. Not until you started doing a Tiff voice. Then you sound like an Englishman.
I take that as a compliment.
Aha. Very good.
Interestingly, most people say I don't sound Welsh.
I didn't know what a Welshman sounded like until I met you because I didn't know Richard Burton was a Welshman. The only one I knew who was a Welshman for sure was Terry Jones and Tom Jones.
Yeah.
Shirley Bassey?
Shirley Bassey, really?
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's another one.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, we just found out about. See, I wouldn't have been able to tell by his his accent, but apparently, I think it was Julian that said he had a distinct Welsh accent to his voice. So
Yeah.
you could have fooled me, but
Yeah.
I'm a foreigner.
Most people associate Welsh accent with people who live in the valleys, because that's what tends to be most on the TV and stuff.
Okay. Well, I do remember Geraint Thomas, the now retired pro cyclist. He, whenever they would talk to him during the Tour de France when he was riding back then, he had an accent I didn't recognize. You know, the one that was the oddest to me was Mark Cavendish. He is from the Isle of Man.
Yeah.
And that's a very interesting accent.
Yeah. Adam says, I'm all Scot, but we now have family in America, Asia, and Australia. Yeah, we can tell he's Scottish. We can't understand what he's saying.
We now have family in America, Asia, and Australia. Okay, all right.
Dennis says, I'm all Scot too. Yeah.
All right.
Tiff says, I'm part Welsh, mostly English though. It's fun.
Italian.
Tiff says, I understand Adam just fine. Don't know what you're talking about.
That story you were telling last week where you were in the store, or was that in Scotland, right? Where you didn't understand the guy?
Yes.
Sorry, could you say that again, please?
I believe you're speaking Jockanese, sir. Would you kindly remove the whiskey bottle from your mouth when you speak to me? Graham says, all Scott here as well. Wonderful. I do like doing daft silly voices.
Oh,
it's fun.
Right, on a serious note, Mikey.
Yes.
When you go to do that bit there, and you put the little brass photo etch bits on the side.
Yes.
Don't do what I've done and put them in the wrong way.
Oh, we get to press the button.
Congratulations! You've done a Trevor!
Yes. I put them on the wrong way around.
I do like that tune.
Mm.
It's a fun tune. Okay. That goes on there like that. Just like that. Ew. Oh, it goes that way.
What's that, the gums?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go together quite well, actually. And then you've got the little nice little ammo belts.
I've got to make 6 of them. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
God blimey.
I'll sell you some cheap.
What I might do, because they're going to have to be painted, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to be, but it'd look kind of shit if it didn't.
I think they're black, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. They look an awful lot like the Vickers, even though they're not. The Maxims. There again, they all had water jackets on them, didn't they? So they're all going to look pretty similar. Yours. So what I'll do is I'll probably... actually, you're not going to see... Hang on just a minute. What's going on here? Yeah, there we go. Bugger. You're not going to see that middle bit anyway, so I might as well build it up and then just paint the either end. Yeah, I'll do. Machine
What's that on the
gun.
guns?
Yeah.
Just spray them black, build them up in one piece, and then spray it black. Then just put a bit of brass on the ammo strip.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, them old World War One machine guns, the Vickers, Max, and the heavy machine guns, they have a very distinctive sound, don't they? It's almost like the when the cocking handle flying forward, it sounds like it's slapping the machine gun.
I've only heard what the film industry gives us for a sound of what a World War One machine gun would sound like. So I've never actually heard the real thing fired.
I shall send you a link, Jim.
Good. I'd like to. I remember one time I was with a friend of mine. We went to a gunnery range or whatever it's called, where you can go fire off your weapons. And someone had a BAR, Browning automatic rifle.
Yes.
And they had it on the bipod, and that thing sounded like a freaking Huey helicopter. It had a very loud report to it, and a very thud kind of report. It's like, woo, I would not want to be hit by one of those rounds.
Yeah, it's one of those sounds. It's as the cocking handle's flying forwards, because it's doing it at the same time. It hits the front as it makes the sound, so it sounds like the cocking handle's just slapping the receiver. Come on, brain, you can do this. I'll send you the link from the Vickers MG collection YouTube channel.
All right,
because they've got loads of videos on old British firearms.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Yeah. Now you put that on regular Discord, or you send it as a DM?
I've sent it as a DM.
Thank you. Yes, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I just went.
Oh, right.
Let's see. I could put it in video links as well. Actually.
Yeah, you should share that with everyone. Share it with the class, Mikey.
Well, yeah. Dennis says, I'm planning to head to my first Scale model show this weekend. Scale Scotland at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh. Really looking forward to it. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll have fun, Dennis. I remember my first model contest / swap meet I went to, and yeah, it was a blast. A lot of good people. You get to talk shop with just about anyone, and you can find out, learn a lot of things, and you can also just have a lot of fun sharing stories with people you never met, you may never see again too.
Yeah. The only show I've been to is Telford.
Yeah, well, that's one of the biggies. That's
one
of the big ones in the world. That's like that Shizuoka show in Japan. That's another biggie. The Mosin one in Hungary.
Well, the only model shows that we have anywhere near North Wales are in Crewe, and that's over an hour away.
Yeah. You're looking at the UK on a map, you think, okay, well, folks can get around there easy enough. And as I'm learning, no, it's not quite so simple.
No. New, sir. Ghost says, hope to get the Kugelpanzer in primer today. I have to finish making the swing arms for the stabilizing wheels. That's the one John did as cricket ball, isn't it? The Kugelpanzer.
Oh, you mean that ball tank?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? I was wondering what it was. Okay.
So yeah, if you look for a series on the playlists called Birdie's Funnies.
Yeah, I remember it. Not now I'm recalling it. Yeah, I remember that now. Yes, he did a nice job too.
Yeah, he does a nice job on most of his models, to be fair.
Very much so. Yeah, agreed. Very good.
Ghost says, I've shot the BAR. Sweet shooter.
Yeah. If anyone needs to know what a BAR is, if anyone's seen the film The Sand Pebbles, Steve McQueen is using that when they are in the last few scenes of the film.
Yeah.
Good film, that.
Graham says, Dennis, pop by the East Nuke Model Club stand, ask for Graham Nimmo, and say hi. Oh, there we
you
go.
See, you're already making one friend, and you haven't even been there yet.
We're joining more people again. We like this. Building a community.
Yeah.
Adam says it's the chonk chonk chonk. Yeah. They sounded them with the Vickers.
Ah, okay.
Dennis says, I'll try to remember to ask for you. Yeah, you can't forget our Graham.
That sounds like we're starting a Lonely Hearts Model Club.
Well, one of the things I have noticed is we tend to, because it's during the day, we do tend to get a lot of people that are sort of either retired or at home and stuff like a lot of the time and things for various reasons, obviously.
Certainly.
And it's quite nice because I like the idea that, you know, we're giving people a bit of something to do for a couple hours a day. And you know,
I love it because it's early in the morning. It facilitates perfectly my normal morning routine because I'm up and around at this time of day naturally.
Yeah, and I sort of like the idea that, you know, there's people that watch that, you know, don't get visitors and things like that, so they don't, other than maybe carers or something.
Right.
They don't get any companionship, and I quite like the idea of, you know, even though it's online, we're sort of providing that for them.
Yes, sir.
I like that. It makes me happy.
Okay.
I like the idea that we're helping people.
Hey, this oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go says, mine is made from a couple of clear Christmas ornaments, large one for the hull and halves of a smaller one for the side pods. Rubber track from it. Oh, yeah. He was making it out of plastic baubles off Christmas tree.
Okay.
I remember now. That's really cool. And I was thinking maybe doing something similar for the Christmas specials. Maybe find.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Make a model out of some Christmas ornaments or something.
Right.
I think that'd be quite fun. And we can see how much trouble we can get Trevor in. For nicking his wife's ornament.
Might have a problem, mate, because I ain't got no Christmas baubles.
Ah. Oh, yeah, because you're grumps, aren't you?
I hate Christmas. I find it totally. I find it totally.
Humbug. It's all humbug.
I find it totally and utterly bloody boring.
You are Tim in 30 years, aren't you? You are the Tim of Christmas future. But yeah, it's. I kind of agree. I don't. If it was up to me, I probably wouldn't have decorations up and things. But Kay likes it, so, and it makes her happy.
We don't have decorations up.
Yeah. I just do whatever makes Kay happy.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier for my
happy life.
Yeah, exactly. Dennis says, I have taken note. Beautiful. Dutch Dave says, you guys are my background sound while I'm working. You poor thing. You poor thing.
I keep suggesting that we go away on holiday somewhere.
My nan and granddad used to do that. They used to go away at Christmas. But that's because my nan's dad passed away Christmas Eve. So she never liked Christmas. But what she used to do when we were young, or what they used to do when we were younger, was depending on which year, where we were. So because my mum and dad were divorced, one year we'd spend Christmas Day at my mum's, Boxing Day at my dad's, and then the following year we'd swap over.
Right. Yeah.
So whichever day we were with my dad, they would put like a buffet on in my nan and granddad's house, and all my aunties and uncles and cousins would all go there for like a party and stuff, which was nice. A lot of happy memories.
Indeed. That's what Christmas means to me now.
Yeah.
What I remember it to be, not what it is, which is just, well, frankly, another day.
Yeah. Graham says, it helps me as a break from the insanity of working from home. But when work gets busier, paying the bills has to win. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah. Well, without that, you can't do modeling. So, you know, you gotta.
Well, yeah.
You gotta make the donuts.
Yes. Ghost says, when I wanted to get into the model industry, I competed in shows constantly, met great people. Some would greet me with, "We were hoping you weren't coming today." Bob says, query, do I send the spare Santa musical bubble type to Trevor?
Yeah, why not?
He can have it. He can have it on his desk.
I'll give it to the grandson.
You can have it on your desk to remind you to stop being a miserable old get.
Yeah. I mean, we used to do it for the kids when they were younger, but
Oh yeah, I didn't check the sleeves.
yeah, my daughter does it.
It's not too bad. This one's all right. Could be better. This chap is looking the best of the three.
Adam says, yes, Trevor, say it louder for those in the back. Tiff says, I built to escape life. Very weird hearing my voice like this. Dennis says, I'm usually free on Mondays and Tuesdays when you stream, so I always try to drop in. It's brilliant having folks hanging out here in for a couple of hours. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
I actually miss you guys when I'm on my days off. Adam says, it's like New Year. Oh, well done, Earth. You made it around the... Oh, well done, Earth. You made it around the sun again.
Sun again. Yep.
Yeah. Tiff says... Oh, shit. Tiff says... Oh, I can't do it now. Giggling too much. Right. Okay. Come on. Straight face. Whew. Right. Tiff says, oh, Bob, Taz came. Just need to print instructions as it came as a PDF via email. Awaiting a new printer ink first from HP. There we go. Try not to giggle too much. Ghost says, after building things that had to be exact for years, now I can just build to tell the story in my head. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's one thing that really helped. That's really helped me with my mental health. Is scale modeling has allowed me to sort of get all the ideas and that out of my head, and allowed my creativity to flourish.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
This Zenithal painting really brings out the detail these resin figures have. It's incredible, the detail, and I want to do justice by painting them right. Man, oh man, these things are really sharp. Really sharp. And look at the oh, can you see it? Yeah, you kind of can, but you can't. Anyway, the guy dressed up as the Arab. You can see the big, bold British mustache. And
the big moustache.
Yeah, he's probably talking to the Anzac saying MI6 mates, but not a word to the locals.
Oh, Gary had some that he put up on his Monday Matters show, figureheads.
Yeah.
New ones that come out, they look unbelievable.
Yeah, there's no the sky's the limit with this stuff, with the 3D printing, and as it gets better and sharper, it's incredible what people can create.
Yes.
Yes.
Bob says, "You miss us, Mikey. Ain't better." I have no aim in life. I am aimless. I think my next challenge is probably getting this channel over 1,000 subscribers. That'd be an interesting one. Because where do you go from there?
2,000.
Well, yeah. But I mean, in terms of YouTube milestones.
That's the thing, is you constantly have to think about what you're doing going forward. I remember sharing that idea with someone who was posting a lot of videos and saying he's not really getting a lot of views on what he's done. I said, well, people tend to focus mostly on what you got now.
Yes.
And it seems you're going to keep it strong, and it's going to be, kind of exhausting if you don't have much time to do this, or, whatever your schedule is. But people gravitate toward what's new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The views are going to trend toward whatever you post late.
Yeah. So, in terms of YouTube milestones, once you got 1,000 subscribers, the next sort of milestone is 100,000. But I don't think I'm never going to get that.
100,000.
There's not many scale modelers ever get anywhere near that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a mark.
Yeah, we're in too small of a niche to get that. You got to be someone like Night Shift or something to get those sort of numbers in scale modeling.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, I got to admit it. I'm a Night Shift disciple. When he posts something, I'm there watching it every time.
Bob says, "Yay, Tiff! Christmas nearly sorted. Just the Bobby bonus bags for the kids to sort. Making sure to include parent pesterers." Ghost, I do miss going to local shows. The big shows got to be too much work, even though some are fun. I stopped competing when I hit 100 awards. Wow. I don't know.
You were a serious competitor there, Ghost. I'd like to see some of your work that you were awarded for. It's quite an accomplishment.
Julian, oi, Bob, that's my line. Tiff says, "I'll send them off next month, Bob. Just should have the instructions printed by then." There we go. Julian says, 20 watching and 18 likes. Thank you, Julian.
Good.
Bob says, "Sorry, jet propelled Julian, coming down off painkillers and spouting rubbish, even regurgitated rubbish sometimes." There we go. Ghost says, "I watched the channel yesterday, not modeling, but it had 1.6 million views in 3 hours." Yeah, it's ridiculous. And a lot of that is to do with the new way, the counting the views as well.
Yeah.
Because this is the silly thing. What they do is, when you look at a video's view count underneath, it used to just be, like I said, the engaged views. Now it's the total views. So what you're seeing might be 1.6 million views, but it might only be 500,000 people that have actually watched it. It could, the other 1.1 million could just be people that have scrolled past and it just happens to have started because they weren't quite quick enough to keep scrolling. So it's quite deceptive now. Unfortunately, not a lot of people who don't, not a lot of people that, most people that aren't monetized on YouTube wouldn't know that unless someone who is told them. They just assume that it's a really popular video.
Yeah, I'm curious to know why they kind of dumbed it down.
It's to bring it in line with YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, that's really dumbing it down.
Yeah.
These shorts. Jeez, bore me.
Graham says our club show doesn't have a competition, mainly to maintain a relaxed environment. We focus more on good bacon butties instead. Sounds like my kind of club.
Yeah, you can do both. I mean, for instance, at the IPMS Nationals that just occurred last month, you had what they called the tiger meat area, and that was where people could bring models just for the sake of displaying.
Yeah,
and then you had the other area where they competed, and there are people who compete and bring some good stuff. But I'll tell you what, you could go between the two and not know which room you're in, and you're going to see great models on either one.
Yeah.
I prefer the butty one.
What, the Budgie Smuggler?
No, the button.
Ghost says, oh, Baker Butties. Gotcha. Ghost says, I'd love to share them, but it was years ago and all the models are in collections. Ah, cool.
Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. Fair enough.
Ghost says, that channel is some fellow in Leeds who eats things. It's not by any chance a guy called Joe Blogs, is it? If it is, we may have an insider who knows him. Very well. Julie says, I think a lot of AI slop is taking revenue from genuine creators, that and videos that are just clickbait. Yeah.
Yeah, the clickbait stuff is yeah. And it's all over the subject matter. It's not necessarily just scale modeling. It's politics. It's anything. You name it.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious, too, when you see it on the thumbnails.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I use AI to sort of help me create the thumbnails, but it's different because I think it's different because it's not over exaggerated expression and things like that, so it doesn't look weird. And it's not AI people, it's just AI cartoon characters basically.
Yeah.
But they're not just random characters, they represent the panelists.
Yes. Well, there's some thought behind what you're putting on there, not just throwing something in there to represent a attempt by someone to draw in a view by creating a sensationalized image or something in capital letters. It will shock you. It's like, oh, come on, man. It's tabloid YouTube.
Yeah. And it helps me to keep the thumbnails consistent as well. Considering the topics of, well, the themes of each live streams are the same each week.
Right. Yes. You do have topics that are on a weekly schedule. So
yeah,
Tuesday's one thing, Monday's another, so on and so on. Jeez, will you stop talking? You dimwit.
Dennis says, came off my bike in April and hurt my hip, so my West Highland Way attempt was a no-go. Ended up grabbing an Airfix starter kit to fill the time, been hooked on modeling ever since. Hey!
Yeah, that's how it happens, you know? Like Bob Burrow said, there are no accidents. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents.
Yeah. Happy little accidents.
Happy little accidents. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
It's amazing that guy was around for as long as he was, and beyond his years, he's now being remembered, mentioned, and referred to in his methods much more, I think, than when he was alive.
Yeah. Well, his hair wasn't naturally an afro, was it either?
I don't know, but man, he had that man perm going strong and right up front, man. It's like, looked like an art professor as I remember them.
Naturally, he had straight hair. He had to get it done every few weeks, yeah.
Because I'm guessing he's Jewish because Ross is a Jewish name.
I don't know.
So I'm guessing he had the curly hair that a lot of Jewish Americans have.
But he was an Air Force sergeant, wasn't he?
Was he? I don't know anything about his background except for the painting. That's all I know him for. I never did take time to get familiar with his background, who he was, and how he got started.
Yeah, he was an Air Force sergeant, and the reason why he chose to sort of be this really soft-spoken, happy little character and sort of character of himself was because when he was in the Air Force, he hated having to talk down to people.
Oh,
sort of,
yeah, it doesn't always fit people.
Order. Yeah. So he decided he was going to be the complete opposite of that.
Yeah. I tell you what, my best friend's brother, he was 42 years in the Air Force. Started out as a cadet and served up until, I believe, 2017 was the year he retired. And I know him well enough. He was much older than I, and he left home right after high school in the mid 70s to go to the Air Force Academy. I know him, and I couldn't imagine he retired a full colonel.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine him in a position of command where he had to really read someone the riot act because they just weren't doing their job and they were expected to.
Yeah, or giving orders on the playground and things. Some people are just too soft-spoken for it.
Yeah.
Adam says it's basically why they had to rise everything, Julian. I have no idea. Ghost says, no, it's Adam Beard meets food. A rather fuzzy guy that travels all over finding eating challenges. Oh, okay.
Thought it was that Andrew Zimmern guy or whatever, the one who eats anything.
No idea. I don't watch those sort of videos.
Yeah, that's friend I know, the food channel.
That's one sort of AI thing I do like is AI sort of music, like dark country music and things like that. I'm quite enjoying that.
I'm no fan of
classical
music. Not newer age country music, because it's just a pop music beat that's changed to a different tempo.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with this dark country music. It's not poppy. It's more country mixed with rock.
I mean, I'm talking about guys like Hank Williams, not Hank Williams Jr., but Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, guys before them too.
Yeah, it's sort of like that crossed with rock music. So it's pretty cool. Julian agreed, Jim. Videos are the real reason that etc. clickbait. That too, Jim. This will shock you. No, it won't. Sod off.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I hate those, and that's why I deliberately chose mine to be thumbnails that are just, represent the scene.
You've done it right. You've used the medium, but you've not exploited it to draw in an audience for the sake of getting a view. You're not a carnival barker. Step right up.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No,
a lot of people work that way.
Yeah. I don't like it. I just, want to show what we do and sort of represent the panelists on it.
Yeah. You may be actually using it to its original, closer to its original form.
Yeah. Julian says, cool, 20 watching and 20 likes. It's dropped to 17 now. That's one thing I've noticed since this new system's come in with view counts, is the live viewers have dropped. Because we were getting like 30 odd.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But like you said, we'll see how it is at the end of October.
Yeah. Ghost says, art including models helps me to deal with PTSD. Oh, Bob never sold a painting. They still have over 30,000 sitting in storage. Yeah. Same with me. I think the problem I had was when I was a kid, I was always into art and stuff like that. And I always functioned better and felt better if I was doing something to do with art, like drawing and things. That was sort of my happy place. But it was sort of really discouraged in my family because I was kind of the only person that did that. So I was discouraged, and you need to get a proper job, things like that. You need to go and do engineering or join the army. And then since I started doing scale modeling, and I've sort of just accepting that I'm an adult, I can do what the hell I want now.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, definitely.
So I started doing scale modeling. I write poetry and things like that. Being able to do stuff like that has actually really helped my mental health because I don't have ideas running around my head all the time and things. And I actually sleep.
You got a medium to release them to, and use that energy in a proper direction. That was something I was lacking as a child. I had schoolwork was just bored the hell out of me. I mean, I was never one for academics. Never one for academics. Especially when people are telling me you have to learn this, you have to know it, you need it to pass. You may as well tell me it's
like with maths when we're doing expanding brackets. We did a couple of lessons of it, and in the end, my teacher just got that fed up with me because I was writing all my working out down and my answers, and my answers were correct, but the working out should have given me something completely different. So my teacher got that fed up with trying to figure out how the hell I was coming up with the right answer that she just went, "Do you know what? Just sit over there quietly and read a magazine or something." And then when we move on to the next topic, he can join back in again. I was like, "Oh, okay,
all right, sure thing, teach whatever you say."
Yeah. So I sat there reading gun magazines in the middle of maths lessons.
Yeah. We just say page 3 magazines there for a moment, Mikey.
No. When I was a teenager, I used to read gun magazines all the time.
Young magazines.
I was in the cadets, and I really enjoyed shooting. So. Julie says, I missed what you said, Mikey, but that sounds like Bob Ross. All 20 series of The Joy of Painting are on YouTube. Yes, they are. Nuno says, Julian, you have a message on Discord, sir. I can't do a Portuguese accent. Sorry, Nuno. Well, probably, maybe could get fairly close, but I'd have to practice. Ghost says, Tiff, he goes to the doctor regularly and really pays attention. He was a bodybuilder at one time. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're talking about the guy who does the food challenges.
Okay.
And our resident little heathen of Mordor says, less views than likes. That's new. Julian says, you're an adult, Mikey. So when the advice to behave like an adult, we should copy you. No. Don't. I'm far too eccentric, mate. Don't copy me. I'm happy being eccentric. Even if it annoys people or they don't want to be around me because of it. That's one of the cool things about doing these live streams is I can sort of just be myself, be a little bit crazy, a little bit nutty in the best possible way, be creative. And if people want to talk to me, they can do. And if not, I don't know any different. Ghost says, following Ghost, writing is the thing that really suffered during all this. I wrote for magazines, wrote a 70,000 word novel, have books of short stories, and a sort of cookbook. Now I can barely write. Yeah. It's not good. Yeah, I do like writing poetry, but it's sort of got to be when the inspiration takes me. I can't just sit there and force myself to write something. But I do enjoy it. I think the best poem I ever wrote was about 2 years ago. It's on. I think it's on the Facebook page. Dutch Dave says, having a break, eating fried eggies. Ooh. Dorksaurus says, hello, peoples. Hello, Dorksaurus. Graham says, have fun, guys. Work beckons. See you Saturday. Dennis. See you later, buddy. Try not to work too hard. Just hard enough to keep the bosses happy. Because remember, the bosses will replace you quicker than your family will. That's quite a sad thought, isn't it? Even if you work for a company for like 40 years, your company will quite happy, won't have any problems with replacing you within 24 hours if you leave it or something happens to you. Whereas your family will have to deal with that for the rest of their lives.
Oh, Dorca. Hello, Dorca. Reminds me I should get another pot of coffee brewing. Don't think I shall be cycling today. Early rain. Will it continue? Let us see what we shall see.
Ghost says, obviously you don't know my family. Bunch of gits, everyone. Hey, we got somebody else using the word gits. Do you know one thing that I find really cool is that since we started doing this channel, more people are starting to speak Welsh, or at least say like Welsh words and things like hulvar and things. People that have never used it in their lives are now saying hulvar because we say it at the end of every show. That's pretty cool.
That is one of the bonuses of shared cultures.
Yeah, absolutely. John says, hello all. Yeah, we were speaking about you before, John. We were saying that you've done some rather good models. Julian says, you write Ghost? Anything online? I have a couple of Wattpads. Only one I actually finished. ST Next Gen and DS9 crossover. There we go. Matthew says, sorry I'm late. Been spraying stars on all my Yank tanks using templates. Oh, cool.
Best way to do it.
Yeah.
Best way to do it.
Yeah. They're not the easiest star shapes to do, are they?
You talk about that recognition star, the Allied recognition star?
Yeah.
Or you just talking about the star period as a shape?
No, the 5-point recognition star.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some old dry transfers of stars that I tried using on my Jeep. It didn't. I didn't press it down enough.
Yeah.
Came up real rough looking. I said, nah, I gotta. And so I went and used a decal. And I gotta hand it to Tacom. Their decals. I have heard bad about them. I have heard they're good. I've heard everything in between. And for me, I've had 2 models now I've used their decals on, and they're just fine.
Yeah. Ooh, we've got 21 watching now. Ooh la la.
Yeah.
What day is it? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, don't forget, everyone.
Yes.
We have Gary's live stream at 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
right.
I'll be there.
Mystery Box Nick, the whole crowd will be there.
Yeah.
And for me, it means beer o'clock.
Beer o'clock. Yeah. Beer o'clock. Yep. Somewhere in the world, it's beer o'clock time.
Yes. I need to put my beer in the fridge for tonight, actually, when we finish.
Oh, I've done mine earlier. Me bottle of Budweiser. Me bottle of Budweiser.
I like picking different flavored stouts to annoy Nick.
Yeah.
Matthew says, oh, flaming Nora. There we go. Matthew says, I used to hand paint them, but the templates look loads better, especially on the engine deck on my Pershings. Yeah, they will do.
Well, that's what I believe the real how they were actually painted. I think they were painted using templates, I believe. I don't know. Sure, but perhaps.
And the resident heathen of Mordor says, I'd use paint, Matthew. Matthew says, transfers don't work for me and I refuse to use the stickers that come with the tanks. Yeah. Dennis says he'll be there. Fantastic. The more the merrier. Tiff says, what is today's flavour of choice, Mikey? Today, Tiffany, my flavour of choice is I don't know because it's in the kitchen. And I have 2. I think I have 2 or 3 in the cupboard that I need. So it will be a surprise for me as much as you.
Where'd you get it from, Mikey? Tesco's or Asda's or something like that?
Some of them I get from Asda's.
Hmm.
Occasionally I get them from Tesco's, but Tesco's tends to be a little bit dearer.
Yeah, they do have some. They do have some half decent beers. Some of them you can't. I mean, someone. There's one that I keep getting asked. Oh, Goblin.
Yeah,
But the non-alcoholic one. Now I can get it from. They can get it from Tesco's or Asda's or Morrison's or whatever it is. But I can't get it from the wholesalers. I can get the 5.4% one.
Yeah.
But I can't get the zero alcohol one.
Have a look at Asda, because Asda got all the non-alcoholic, the 0% rums and everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can get them from Asda's and that. Somebody just goes and gets half a dozen and brings them in, and I give them the money for them. But I can't get them from the wholesalers. Only the alcohol one, which is a bit weird.
Oh, we got up to 27 people watching. Wonderful. Ooh. One of them is Revo Dave. Hello,
which is
Revo
why I
Dave.
waved. Which is why I did this at the screen.
I waved to you too.
I thought maybe you were doing it in reply to me, but I figured I'd try and speak in Revo's language.
Yeah, he speaks Revish.
Revish.
People are saying hello to Revo. Julian says, link to the only story he finished. There we go. Ooh, modders. Don't forget, can you please post a link to the M4H raffle, please? So that people can click on it if they need to. Be much appreciated. And speaking of which, she says, I won't be watching tonight. I have a call. It's no 800 number. I think it's a guy using an ironing board, but he does a lot of heavy breathing. There you go. Ghost says, Tiff, do you have a link for tonight? Not sure I'm subbed. Ah. Ha, ha, ha.
I don't think Tiff has got anything going on tonight. I think hers are Sundays and Fridays.
I think he's on about Gary's live stream tonight.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All you gotta do is just go to his channel, and
yeah, it depends if Gary has actually created the live stream yet.
well, what I mean is that they're you can sub right there too. Not sure I'm. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Tiff just took care of it.
Yeah, if we put Gary's channel link in, then you can always go to that, go on to live, and he has scheduled it. Wonderful. So if you go on that, you can indeed win a prize.
Yeah.
Yes, because we play Nick's Conundrum, where Nick sends either me or Gary a kit that's wrapped up. We don't know what it is. He sends us some clues, and then we give you the clues, and you have to try and guess what the kit is. And if you get it right, you can win your own mystery kit.
That's right.
Tiff has put a link into Gary's channel. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So we're coming into the last 5 minutes. Sorry?
Yeah. I've got a model redesign tool.
Oh. Just be careful showing that online because they don't always like knives and things.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go says he got it and wasn't subbed. And Modders has put the link up to win your name on a Rebel Harrier decal sheet. And you win your own Harrier kit. The winner to be announced at Telford on the Sunday this year. And your name won't just be on your decal sheet, it'll be on the decal sheet of every Harrier kit they sell.
Yeah. Yes, I could see it now. Air Chief Marshal Sir James Aldergan.
Yeah. Ghost says, everybody wish me luck. I'm working on a proper length video to Peast. Nice. Well done. Good luck. I was making notes for my video before we went live. Ooh, we got 4 minutes left. 24 people watching. If you haven't watched before, don't forget to say hi. And do please lube and subscribe, or like and subscribe, however you want to say it. Oh my god, I really am eccentric today. Ooh. I do apologize, people. Seems to be working though, because we've got 24 likes. Nice. StreamYard. Right. So how did you get on with your figures, Jim?
Well, here they are. Can't see them very well, but they are zenithal.
We'll zoom in on you.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this.
Oh, Christ almighty, Jesus.
Uh-oh. There we go. It's done. You can take my word for it. I'll post pictures in the Discord, folks. It's a lot easier than trying to play these silly games without proper.
Well, I don't know. We can see him, Jim.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you can see.
I think what it is because you got your lights behind the figures.
Yeah.
If you had it behind the camera pointing out the figures, we'd be able to see what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe turn that other desk light off that's behind you. The one to your right, if you turn that on, and then point the one above so that we can see on the figures. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, good
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's
There we
what
go.
it's looking like. So I got him zenithal.
He looks like he's
They look great.
breakdancing.
I'm sorry?
That one looks like he's breakdancing.
You know, this is why they should include instructions with the frickin' aftermarket sets. You know, I pieced these together as best I could from what I had in the model. It took me like a couple of weeks to figure out which arms would fit which with these three here. This chap is a solid figure. There's nothing to put together there.
Yeah. These
three are different arms, different shoulders, but no instructions whatsoever. That's that's old school stuff that I hope that going forward, people who make these aftermarket sets in whatever, whether it's the old cast resin or you're going to go with your 3D, provide the consumer with some instructions.
Yeah. How have you got on, Trev?
Yeah. I've made up them 4 bits.
Oh, there we go. You've made progress.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, they're a bit
Well
diddly wiggly because you've got 2 little bits of photo etch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
but yeah, they're done, so they're ready to paint.
Well, I've done the first part of making the 6 machine guns.
Yeah.
And got the seats now. And I know for anyone who's being pernickety and rivet counters, I know that bit's the wrong colour, but I like it. And that's what matters.
Yeah.
There we go. I just wish they blanked off underneath.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could have done it myself, but
Once you've got the sides on,
yeah.
you won't see it anyway, will you? So
Nah. Tiff says, "You do you, Mikey." I will. Thank you. Joe says, "Oh yes, I'm missing Gary's show, but I'll be there in spirit." Nice. And Revo says,
Yeah.
Joe might not be here tomorrow morning. Driving back to Mississippi. Is Trevor the Terror okay? We won't be here tomorrow morning either, mate. It's Wednesday. And it's not Corporal's Mess Week.
no.
So Corporal's Mess Week is next week. Joe says, robot counters are horrible peoples. Just kidding. Yes. Right, we're at the 2-hour mark. So it is time for us to pop off. Don't forget, like I said, we've got Gary's live stream at 8 o'clock UK time tonight. Do join us for that. It's usually quite good fun.
Yeah.
Day off tomorrow, and then Thursday we'll be back with the Sherman group build.
Oh no, not another tank.
Yep. Back to back, Trevor. Then you get to work on your Border Zero on Friday, right? Finish that up. Is Is that just about done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that he's peeled it back off the wall.
Yeah.
Right. So, see you tonight. If I don't see you tonight, see you on Thursday. Until then, it's Hulvar for now.
Bye.
Seeing you.